Hey guys, so the next card is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is so in tune with her intuition. That is the whole theme of this card. Tuning into your inner guidance, tuning into your feminine energy, tuning into what feels good for you. So if you look into this card, you can see she's holding a crystal ball and she's holding a book. And she has a crescent moon on her forehead by her third eye. So this is very much goddess energy, communing with the goddess, communing with spirit. So let's talk about the archetype of the High Priestess. So in earlier societies, the High Priestess would commune with the goddess, right? If somebody had a question or they wanted to know something, she would go and she would sit and she would commune with the goddess or whatever the deities were that society was. I don't really want to use the word worshiping. It just doesn't feel like a good word for me. But the deities that society was communicating with, believing in, seeing as a part of their world, okay? So the High Priestess does not go ask everybody else what she should do, right? The High Priestess goes inside to see what she should do. She taps into her own guidance. She taps into her own knowingness, right? She consults the goddess. She consults the Akashic records. She consults her dreams, right? She's very intuitive and right-brained, so she looks for symbols and patterns. She notices the animals and the messages that they may have to give. She is very much using her medium energy, and that's what I get from the crystal ball in this card. She's very much using her medium energy to see through the dimensions, to access her higher self, to recognize the symbols in her dream state, to follow her intuitive guidance. So the High Priestess card is very, very much about going inside, connecting, communicating, and then being able to use that information in your life. Okay, so let's talk about what the High Priestess upside down means. So if I reverse the energy of this card, what it feels like to me is going around and asking your brother, your mother, your cousin, your neighbor, basically everybody else what you should do and not listening to yourself, right? It means asking everybody else their opinions, telling a long story, and then still not knowing what to do because you're trying to find the answers from outside of yourself. Another thing this reversed energy can mean is doubting the intuitive guidance that you're given, right? It comes into your head, but then you're like, well, no, that's not it, right? Like you don't trust, you don't know how, or you don't know how to discern the difference between your inner guidance versus what you wish that it was, okay? So it would be not listening to your guidance, not being able to hear your guidance, doubting your guidance, or maybe even feeling disconnected from your guidance. It could totally be that, right? So that's going to be what the reverse energy of this card means. The other thing that this card can mean is you are seeking, let me see how to put this. You are seeking external validation from other people instead of looking within, right? So the reversed energy would very much be outwardly focused, wanting other people to tell you that you're safe or you're okay or it's going to be all right, when you're not actually looking inside because you already have the answers, okay? So that would be the reverse energy of the High Priestess.